Hi Gemini, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages from the 11th of March to the 17th of March, so next week. I've already pulled the oracle cards as per usual, so we'll get straight into it. So the first oracle card you have is Deep Knowing, and I have to pull these both out at the same time because firstly they mean the exact same thing, and secondly, like, how synchronistic is this, number 43 and number 43. So Deep Knowing and then Our Spirit, You See Clearly Now. So both of these cards is about trusting your intuition, that you know what you are guided to do by just keeping quiet and listening to yourself. Don't let the fears creep in or those scary thoughts or anything like that. It's about knowing exactly which way you need to go by trusting your gut, okay? And it's also saying that spirit works through you to be able to have this deep knowing, so trust it. It is also about taking action and being wise with your decisions when you're taking that action, okay? And then we have luck is on your side, and it says new moon in Sagittarius, and this is about exactly that you're very lucky at this time, that also you might be planning some form of trip, or that you should be going on some sort of getaway or something like that, but also that in every area of your life right now, it's basically take a little bit of a risk. Also with the deep knowing as well, it also says to take the risk and trust the universe type of thing. But keep in mind, it's not like betting your whole life on this type of thing. The wheel is constantly turning, keep that in mind. But it is that you can take a little bit of a risk now because luck is on your side, but let your intuition guide you to get on that risk and use your wisdom to be able to make that decision. Your energy then, Gemini, for the week is the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, but in reverse. So you could be maybe a little bit materialistic or having a very unhealthy work-life balance. It could also mean that next week you could be a little bit smothering to other people, which is not very usual for Gemini. So take what resonates there. Okay, so let's see, what does the tarot have to say? Okay, that was very quick. First out, we have Strength. We have the Knight of Wands, so that's Leo, Sagittarius, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Death card. Okay, so Gemini, as you know, bottom of the deck, these are things you either don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. Speaking of shadows, there could be people in your life where they could be deceiving you a bit. They could be a little bit manipulative, or otherwise there's something that's hidden that's not being said to you. It could also just mean strategic, but with death being there as well, I do feel like there is someone in your life that could just be sneaking away in the night, or just, you know, like just very sneaky, snaky behavior. So hopefully you will figure out who that is. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This could have to do with a woman in your life, maybe. Otherwise, this is just you enjoying the fruits of your labor. You've put in a lot of hard work. You are very independent, and you are. It's time to basically have a bit of fun and let loose a bit. But this is also about a fruitful time. So maybe someone is like blocking you from this. Whatever this fruitful time is, or blocking you from your independence, or something like that. There's some sort of sneaky behavior. Then we have Death and Rebirth. So the Death card is about transformation. It's about there's going to be some form of ending, and endings can be very painful, but it's the only way to get to where you're meant to be. So it's about leaving something behind and then starting some new beginning. So trust your intuition when it comes to that. Listen to what you need to let go of. Trust your intuition when it comes to this as well. And remember that luck is on your side. So the universe has got you. So whatever this energy is, it will be shown. So right in the center of your reading, I know it doesn't look like the center of your reading, but I had to space it out for you to be able to see. The center of your reading, we have the Eight of Swords. So you could be very stressed out next week, or focused on something that you're very trapped in your mind about. You could be feeling very stuck about something. Keep in mind, this is all in your mind, because that's just in your head. That's your dreamland there. Whereas in reality, there's nothing going on. You're just kind of thinking that in your head. So whatever you're stressed about, whatever you're feeling stuck with, what this is saying is that basically you've come from a place where you were feeling very confident, where you felt like you had the inner strength to get through anything, like you were determined and driven to kind of move forward with something. And I feel like that's you were this person, but something's happened that's gotten you stuck in your head basically about whatever this is. 7 of Pentacles, it's got something to do with you putting in a lot of effort into something that you feel like you're not getting the rewards of, or you're not seeing the rewards just yet, and you're being a little bit impatient about it. And not in a bad way, it's just like you're like, come on, I've literally put so much work into this. Why am I not seeing the results? Why am I not seeing the reward? It's that type of impatientness, if that's even a word. But you just need to continue to put in the effort, be consistent with your effort with that. Then we have the King of Cups. So this is something that is very close to your heart. Could be an actual person, even a water sign. But it's just someone who's very caring, loving, loyal, devoted, supportive, all of those things. Maybe that person is stressing you out. Otherwise, it could be that you are this person generally, but it's stressing you out to be that way in some way, or be like very emotionally mature, is stressing you out. I don't know. I hope this is resonating for someone, because I don't know what that is about. And the 10 of Swords. So maybe there's some sort of ending, maybe that you felt like kind of betrayed about, or some sort of pain when it comes to this. So in your 3D world next week, Gemini, we have the King of Wands. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. I don't know why I said the King. So the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is about you having a lot of passion in your goals and your desires and that type of thing, but it is actually got to do with your work, with your day-to-day life, with your relationships. You are the Knight of Wands, so you could be maybe kind of giving some sort of in and out energy, or there's someone in your life that's giving in and out energy, possibly a Sagittarius. But basically it's also about like there's going to be a lot of action, there's going to be a lot of passion, and this is a kind of like love him and leave him card, so it could have to do with someone that's in and out of your life, but in general this is about moving forward and exciting times. We have the 8 of Wands. This is in your emotions. So in your emotions, you're feeling like things are moving very quickly, you're very passionate, and you've got a goal, and you're kind of like wanting to move towards this goal super quickly. Things are happening very fast, and you're very driven to get to this next stage. It could also be actual physical movement, but because this is in your emotions, I feel like maybe you want movement in some way very quickly. Ace of Wands, this is in your thoughts. You're thinking about some sort of new beginning, maybe a creative endeavor, but something to do with that you're very passionate about. Again, excited. There's lots of wands in your reading that you're very excited about. You're wanting to move on this new beginning, and you desire it a lot, and that's what you're focused on. We have the High Priestess. This is in your goals, your passions, your drive, all of that stuff, and I feel in your purpose and everything. And the High Priestess is very similar to the Deep Knowing card and the Owl Spirit card, so it's kind of like triple High Priestess right there, those 3 cards. So with the High Priestess, you are trusting your intuition. Maybe you need to listen to something that's coming to you in your dreams. Maybe that what's coming to you into your dreams is going to reveal what the 7 of Swords is, this, you know, terrible snaky energy in your life, but you need to trust your gut and follow your gut when it comes to things, and when it comes to your goals and your desires and that type of thing. So let's get some clarifiers. So I want to clarify, what is the Strength card here? Strength is the 3 of Wands. So you need to have the inner strength to be patient with something, to wait for your ships to arrive. So just be patient with whatever that is. What is the Knight of Wands here? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about some sort of new beginning that is actually going to be quite stable. So I don't think it has to do with an in and out energy in your life. It's a new offer that's coming into your life that will be stable, that's going to kind of be consistent and give you the correct energy and that type of thing. Maybe this person from your past who was like this before is going to come in with a stable offer. Otherwise, it can just be your passions and your drive and that type of thing. The passionate new beginning that you're moving towards, that you're moving very quickly towards and you're taking action towards, is going to bring you to a point of having a bit more stability in your life or some sort of finances or that type of thing. So let's see, what is the Seven of Pentacles? Okay. Seven of Pentacles is the Eight of Wands. This is about you being a bit impatient, wanting things to happen a bit more faster, and that's not even English, but quicker than what you would actually, what you're seeing in your 3D world. You're wanting things to move a lot more quicker. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So let's see, what is the Eight of Wands? The Eight of Wands in your emotions is something that you're wanting to go quickly because that you're passionate about, but you feel very dissatisfied with where it's at right now, with where your emotions are at with this right now. You're quite dissatisfied. You could also be feeling like you're missing opportunities because things aren't moving quick enough, or maybe that you're too focused on other things to be focused on this one passion that you're needing to put all your focus and your attention into to gain momentum with. Let's see, what is this Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords is the Ten of Cups. This is to do with your home life, with your family life, with your happiness in some way. Maybe a relationship with a fire sign, who knows. But it does definitely have to do with your stability and happiness of some sort. With this Eight of Swords, you stressing out about that. Maybe it's your, like I said, your home life in some way, or children. What is this Ace of Wands? We have the Five of Pentacles. You want a new beginning, and you want to leave behind any sort of like financial issues in the past or any negative mindsets. You might also have felt like you were left out in the cold with something, and now you're wanting some sort of new beginning when it comes to that. So what is this King of Cups here? So we have the Page of Cups. So this is about you having the emotional maturity. Maybe you've grown. You maybe used to be quite emotionally immature, or you were dealing with someone who was emotionally immature, but now they've gotten to a point, or you've gotten to a point where you're much more grounded within yourself, within your emotions and that type of thing, and you're still very caring and giving and that type of thing. And this also could be about like a dream or a message that you want to come in, that is going to be very close to your heart, something that is going to bring you in the support and the kindness and the love that you need. So what is this High Priestess here? We have the Knight of Cups. You've got lots of cups. You've got almost all the court cards of the cups here as well. So the High Priestess is about trusting some offer that is coming your way, and about like getting your gut feeling on this. It could be a romantic offer, like a romantic proposal in some way, or otherwise it could just be an offer that again is going to be very close to your heart, something that's full of support and kindness and devotion and all of that good stuff. And then what is the Ten of Swords? Because this is your outcome. What's the Ten of Swords here? Okay. Ten of Swords is the Four of Wands. This is an ending again where it comes to some form of stability in your life, or some sort of relationship or home life. Whatever this is, it's kind of, you feel betrayed when it comes to this situation, and there's definitely an ending when it comes to this, and it's really stressing you out. Like I said, something to do with your home life or your family life in some way, or a commitment or relationship of some sort, some form of foundations in your life. Okay, so let's get some advice then. Okay, so advice, it's too many. What is the advice for Gemini? Okay, first one we have the Ace of Cups. What else? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, that's way too many. We got the Wheel of Fortune though. And we'll get one more. We have the Seven of Wands. So what this is telling me here, Gemini, is that firstly, there's new beginnings. And like I always say, if there's three of the same numbers in a reading, we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. What's the one that's missing is the Ace of Swords. So there's maybe some sort of clarity that you need to get into your life. There was a reading actually that I did recently with all of these 3 cards as well, and not from the same deck, but also it was the Ace of Swords that's missing. So you might have that in your chart. I can't remember if it was Aries or Pisces, one of the two. But basically that you're wanting some form of clarity in your life, or a breakthrough when it comes to a thought process of yours, or maybe even communication of some sort. The Ace of Cups is telling you to like be open with your heart, like open your heart up to whatever's coming your way towards any sort of new beginnings. Take this offer if it's offered to you, like be open to it. The Ace of Pentacles, it will be stable, it will be full of love. Put in the time and effort and energy that you need to be able to get to at this point. The Wheel of Fortune, that's Jupiter energy. Again, there's the luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. So the Wheel of Fortune is about things are changing, go with the change, and also just appreciate that the universe is working in your favor at the moment. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So this is now time to kind of shine your light, keep going. Like you can stand up for yourself. It is about standing your own ground, and sometimes it is about being a bit defensive, but I would say that it's more about protecting yourself at this time as well. Maybe protecting yourself from whoever this 7 of Swords is in your life. Okay, so let's get you a romance angel, Gemini, for next week. Okay, well, 2 came out there. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so maybe from the past you need to let go of something. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and that very well could have to be with the 7 of Swords. So it could have to do with something in your romantic life. If it's not, maybe there's just some sort of red flags that in the relationship that you need to kind of work through or whatever. So that is everything that I have for you guys, Gemini. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.